welcome back to DKTV. My name is Geoff Ulrich, and this is the PGA salary reveal for the week of the Pebble Beach AT&T Pro-Am event. So there's a few interesting things with the salaries now released that I'm just going to touch on really quickly here. First thing is there's a big price drop on JB Holmes and Brooks Koepka this week. Both players were over 10K last week, and now they're looking like pretty good value plays under 10K. JB Holmes, 9,800, Brooks Koepka, 9,500. So Holmes has a nice history here, and he was actually T10 at this event last year as well. Koepka's a great young player. I think he can dominate a short course like this. Those are two players I would definitely keep an eye on this week when you're making your lineups. We also saw some big price jumps this week on players like Bryce Mulder and Danny Lee. Danny Lee coming off a really nice week. He went from 7,100 to 8,400 this week. So he went from being a really cheap value play to kind of in that mid-tier range. I do still like Lee a little bit this week. I think he's being a little bit undervalued. He's a really solid player all around, and I think he can keep performing well, even in a field like this. Bryce Mulder, now 7,700. I'm not so sure. If he justifies that price, but it's just an interesting price jump because he was only 6,100 last week. So that's a pretty big price jump for Bryce Mulder. The other thing to keep in mind this week, it's a lot tighter pricing. There's not a ton of people that I'm confident in under 7K in price. You're going to have to take some chances in the lower levels in order to roster those studs. I definitely look for players, though, with good course history. If you're dipping down below that 7K range, a couple players I like, Greg Owen, Matt Every. They might have the talent to compete in a tournament like this. Matt Every actually played really well last week. And then you had Greg Owen. He's got a really solid course history here. So those are my initial thoughts for the week. I definitely recommend checking out my clean slate video as well if you want a little bit more information for the tournament. But good luck this week, and we'll talk again soon. My name is Geoff Ulrich. You can find me on Twitter as @TheFantasyGrind. Thanks for tuning in.